What's up there, YouTube? It's Gores here, and a lot of people have been, sinking all their gems into everything they can to get all the ultra rare and super rare crafting points they need to build the deck that they want. But what if you just wanted to play something for fun, or maybe you just don't have a lot of extra crafting points and you're bored with playing Drytron or any of the meta decks? So I decided to make a deck that uses nothing but rares and normals. So it is a Phantasm Spiral deck. So let's just get into the deck. It's 1 Phantasm Spiral Dragon, 3 Phantasm Spiral Wave, and 3 Pacifist Phantasm City. Now the way that this deck works is, it's all built around this field spell. Whenever you normal or special summon exactly 1 normal monster, you get to use it and search for the Phantasm Spiral spell or trap cards. In addition to that, it'll also allow you to summon a Phantasm Spiral token with 2000 attack and defense if your opponent activates a card or effect. So it's pretty strong actually, because it's treated as Umi and the trap cards are actually insane. For example, they can both be activated from the hand if you control Umi, and you can also use them to do crazy things. Like, for example, this one lets you target an effect monster your opponent controls, and until the end of this turn, it loses 1000 attack and defense, and its effects are negated. So it's basically a searchable imperm for the deck, but you only have to spend 30 normals to craft it rather than 30 ultras. Next we have the Spiral Battle. This card can destroy a card on the field, which is pretty strong, and once again it is searchable. And then another caveat to these decks is, to these cards, is that you can banish them, target a normal monster you control, and then equip it with a Phantasm Spiral equip spell. And the equip spell will allow you to equip to any normal monster, and then this one that we're playing, this is the only one we're playing, the first time an equipped monster would be destroyed each turn by battle, it's not. And then at the end of the battle phase, if the equipped monster battled, you can special summon a Phantasm Spiral monster from your deck, from your hand deck or graveyard, and equip it with this card. Then if they have any, your opponent discards 1 card. So it's going to snatch a card out of your opponent's hand and summon a 2900 beater, which is pretty strong if you ask me. Next up, Torrential. It's probably the best rare that you can craft. So we play 3 of those. We play 3 Needle Sealing. Your opponent's going to be a lot more spammy than you, and you're just going to flip this and clear their board. Next up we have the Paleo Engine. So the Paleo Engine is actually one of the main reasons this deck works so well, because they are normal monsters. So when they are summoned, they will actually trigger your Pacifists, which means that they will allow you to search for a Phantasm Spiral. They're also unaffected by monster effects. Now, granted, they are only 1200. However, they also have some other effects. So All Annoyance destroys a spell or trap. Candida lets you flip a card face down. Pikaia lets you discard a Paleozoic and draw 2. Dynamiscus lets you discard a card and banish 1 face-up card. And the funny part about that is that the discarding is not cost, you just have to target a face-up card, and then if they let it resolve, then you discard. Morella, it lets you send a Paleo to the grave, or you can send your Lost Wind. And Lost Wind is also a pretty strong card in itself. It lets you target a face-up special summon monster on the field and negate its effects, and then also its attack is halved, and that's permanent, that's not until the end of turn. In addition to that, if a monster is special summoned from your opponent's extra deck while you have it, you can actually set it, and then it gets banished when it leaves the field. And then the absolutely super spicy tech of this deck is Tiki Curse. So Tiki Curse actually, what it does is you can summon it as an effect monster. It's an 1800 by 1000, dark level 4 rock. And then while it's an effect monster, if a trap card that battles an opponent's monster, if another trap card that is a monster battles an opponent's monster, after the damage calculation, you get to destroy that opponent's monster. So they can attack into your Paleo that you have in defense, and then you can flip up the Tiki Curse, summon the Tiki Curse, and then because they battle with the Paleo, it gets destroyed. Or you can do some cool tricks of your own. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the main deck. The extra deck is mostly just some cheeky stuff you can do. The Chimera Tech is just if you happen to play against Cyber Dragon, you can contact Fuse with it. Dark Mist lets you make an opponent's monster lose half their attack, and he basically always wins a battle against an opponent's monster. Cat Shark lets you double the attack of a rank 4 or lower Xyz, and then So Cute Boss lets you destroy a monster with attack less than or equal to the number of Ghost Trick monsters you control. You could play more So Cute Bosses, but you can just make the Cat Shark and then double the attack as So Cute Boss, and then destroy a card and swing with 28 with her. Mannequin Cat lets you summon an opponent's monster to their side of the field, and then you can target an opponent's monster to summon a monster with the same type or attribute from your hand, deck, or graveyard. So if they have a water engrave, you can just summon your Phantasm Spiral from deck. Gravity Controllers, so you can send your Cat Shark to the grave and then use the Gravity Controller to bounce an annoying extra deck monster. Defender of the Labyrinth gives all your non-effect monsters 500, so all your Paleos will be at 17, and then all your opponent's monsters will lose 500, so effectively your Paleos are at 22. And then if it's destroyed, you can target a non-monster effect monster in your graveyard and summon it, so you can once again summon back the Phantasm Spiral Dragon. One Cross Sheet, you're almost never going to use this, but if you do, you can actually, there's a cool little trick you can do. If you have it, if you have all the resources to do this, and you can make the Cat Shark and the So Cute Boss, you can make all their monsters lose 700, and then So Cute Boss can kill anything that is at 2800 or less. So if it has 3500, when you have the Cross Sheet, you can make everything go down to 28 and then pop it with So Cute Boss. And then the Geonator Transverser, this card will just allow you to put your Paleo in the right zone, and then you can drop the Geonator and then switch a Paleo for a boss monster. And then Triple Burst Dragon is just probably the best Link 3 that we could have played, just because it lets you negate stuff during battle phase, and it also does piercing damage. So yeah, that's it for the deck, but let's take it into some games and see how it does. I love the soundtrack for this game. So we did actually recently hit Platinum, but we are actually going to take this into the free duel, because we do not want to lose rank. If you guys get this video to a decent amount of likes, I will play this deck in rank, and I will also show an upgraded version of this deck if you guys wanted to see more. Obviously, you can run cards like Totally Awesome. You can run cards like the Paleozoic Xyz monsters. You can throw in Dogmatic Punishment and Elder Entity Nis. Goes and match. There's so much you can do with this deck. It's skill drain. There's just so much. Standing by. I'm psyched to duel with you. Let's duel, dude. Yeah, let's leave this table. Let's find one. We'll create one. It takes a while to find somebody, huh? How is it just me? Hey. Nothing but rares and normals. Let's go. Got an opponent. Show you guys a quick game of this. Try and keep the video short. Okay, so opponent's going first. We didn't really brick, actually. What the heck? What is our opponent playing? Set to and pass. Alright. We're gonna hit them with the spicy. The classic here. Hit that bluff equip spell for that end phase Twin Twister. Oh, it's Sub Terror? What? Is he playing like send one monster? Okay. So is the Eperia to... Oh, it's this deck! Okay, I've seen this before. It's a Pot of Forbidden spam deck. Okay. That's funny. Pot of banned cards. And then I believe this will let him summon one from his hand, or send one flip monster from your hand if you add... Yeah, so he's gonna send the pot now. Oh, he's gonna send Honest. Okay, no, I think he's just playing Booty. Fairy Tale Sleeper. What are you playing? Are you just playing Pile? Just playing a 40 card pile? Alright, so we'll flip up the Tiki Hearse. I'm not afraid of flip effects. The only thing that sucks is Tiki Hearse is treated as an effect monster, so you can't equip it with stuff. But no matter how thick it is, it's dying. Good boy. So now he gets to summon the Pot of Forbidden from his hand, but it will be a special summoned monster. So we can hit it with that spicy Lost Wind. Oh, what? Needhog? What? I mean, this is not a good deck for us to play against for a video. Just playing Needhog. Just playing a 40 card pile, basically. I mean, unless he knows something I don't. He might have that 7,000 IQ brain. And that's a Shadal core. Okay. So we definitely gonna hit him with that spicy flip Lost Wind and damage step for GG. Damage step, Lost Wind, target the Hyperion. I guess that's a good card. I have no idea what this guy is playing, but I mean, if we were playing against anything else, though, it would be just as friggin' embarrassing for our opponent, because we have the double Lost Wind and the Needle Ceiling. So they would just spam, we'd let them get something and flip up the Needle Ceiling. If they try to negate, we would just flip the Lost Wind in response and just clear their board, and they'd be like, oh, scoopsies. Alright. Canada. Guess we'll punch him in the face. Just keep doing this. Oh man, this is the one thing about players in these non-ranked. They aren't playing good decks. Oh, there's our Pacifist. Specifically, it's Pacificus. It's the Pacific Ocean. So there's the Pacificus. Punch him in the face with our Tiki Curse, the only effect monster in the deck. Now let them summon a monster, dang it, so we can Canada. If we get to Canada, I can actually showcase a little bit of what this deck can do. I wish our opponent was playing a real deck, but what are you gonna do? You know, hey, it is a real deck. You know, it's got 40 cards in it. It's just not a meta deck. It's just what I would have liked to play. I guess it's like, I guess he's trying to make a lot of rank 9s here. It honestly just looks like 40 card pile, but hey, I don't like being beat. There's our Picaya. That's not the best draw. If our opponent was doing stuff, we could be interactive. Our deck is an interactive deck, you know, it needs our opponent to do stuff for us to do stuff. Is that a Wendy? Like, I don't understand our opponent. He's playing good cards and bad cards. There's Hedgehog. Hey, our opponent's gonna do stuff. Alright, we'll swing it over into main phase 2. We'll set this Picaya. Pass. Opponent. Opponent draws. Opponent plays pre-prep. Okay, seriously, guy. Are you just playing flips? If I don't see the Prediction Princess ritual monster here, I am going to have... Okay, good. At least there is something that makes sense. Okay, so I think it's just Shaddoll flip monster deck. Now the deck kind of sort of makes sense. We'll do this. Get our token. Get our search. I guess we'll just add power. It's a thick token. So he's gonna flip the Shaddoll Hedgehog. Using its effect, sure. If you can grab the fusion, that's fine. We have so much interaction with our opponent right now. They could do a lot before we're worried. So there's Shaddoll Fusion. We'll let him make whatever. He's gonna use the Hedgehog most likely. Like, I don't know what he makes here. Like, if they make the window, like, okay, whatever, that's fine. We can just flip it down, and then just keep going from there. Okay, maybe they're making the App Cologne. If they make App Cologne. Ooh, we might actually have to Lost Wind that, because if they negate the Pacificus. Yeah. So let's hit them with the Lost Wind to see if they have Solemn Judgment. So we're definitely gonna have the Lost Wind here. Target the App Cologne. It resolves. We cut it in half. No Solemn Judgment today. So I think this is where they're going to play the... Yeah, they're going to play the Prediction Ritual. Fine. They're either going to send App Cologne and something else, or they're going to send the Pot of Forbidden. If they send the Pot of Forbidden, they're going to summon the Teote. Okay, so there's the Tarot Tray. Once per turn, during your end phase, you can special summon one flip monster from your hand or graveyard face down. Okay, so what if we just flip her face down? So if they respond to the paleo, we're just going to use the spiral power and reduce the tarot tray. A World Legacy monstrosity, okay. Okay. Maybe this guy's not as bad as I thought he was. Maybe he is playing some kind of something here. So we use the Canada, we try to flip this down. They get to flip down something. They're gonna flip down our Tiki Curse. Do we let that resolve? Or... Yeah, of course we let that resolve. Are you kidding me? Just reset the Tiki Curse. And then I guess they summon Needhog from here, because that seems like their go-to level 9. Or they could be playing the plant one. Oh yeah, Pot of Forbidden, duh. And a Kaku. Yeah, let's needle sealing before that gets out of hand. So he gets a succession. What does he send, though? Is he going to send the pot? Or is he going to, like... What is he going to do here? Which effect is he using? Okay, so he's sending the Ab Cologne, which will let him add a Shadal Dragon, yeah. Then he's going to send it with the Ab Cologne to pop our Pacifist. It's okay, because we get the token multiple times per turn. So we'll at least have the token, which we can equip with the equip spell, and then be able to summon our thick boy from deck, which isn't terrible. I think we want to draw a Paleo here. I'm not sure. We might want to draw a Paleo. We have Lost Wind if they try to summon something thick from the extra deck. So they're grabbing Rush Shadal. Are they going to discard Rush Shadal? Oh, yes! Now we don't have to worry about them popping our Pacifist. Oh, thank you. Now we can spiral the Tarot Tray. Waste their Rush Shadal fusion, because end phase they're going to try to use the Tarot Tray. But we also... we have this, so... I respect them for playing the rank 9 Tarot Tray Shadal thing. I've seen this like before. That's what I thought it was when we initially started playing. But then he was like Needhog, and I was so confused. So this is, yep, he's gonna do that. Chain, Phantasm Spiral Power, drop the attack down. Oh no, we wanted to do that! Dang it! I mean, it's okay, because we have the Tiki Curse. Alright. Draw for turn. We drew Pikaia, we drew a Paleo, okay. Flip up the Pikaia. Opponent thinks. Okay. We'll chain our Canada. Oh, Canada. Summon Canada. Discard Pikaia, draw 2 off Pikaia. Resolve this. That's not public knowledge, is it? If it is, I forgot what it was. To the log. No, that was their normal summon. I'm pretty sure it's Dragon. If I'm not mistaken. It should be Dragon. I mean, either way, we're in a really solid position. So they use the tarot tray, they flip up the Shadal Dragon, and then we get to resolve, search for our power. They're gonna target the Canada. Yeah, that's fine. I would love to flip stuff down. It's unaffected. No, because we already have. So, we'll equip this to Canada. Opponent. We know what this is, but what the hell is this? So we can't summon our Tiki Curse yet. We probably should have chained the Tiki Curse to the city, so that way we could actually get it. But that's fine, because we are going to do something spicy. So, enter battle phase. Attack over this. They're gonna flip the succession. They're gonna send the Shadal Dragon, adding something, and that's gonna let us summon back a Pekaya. Haha. Gotta love these grindy games for video content. Summon it in attack position. Replay. Kill the tarot tray. They have like Schism or something? I'm so confused. Punch in the face. Punch in the face. And our opponent discards a card. Can't summon effect monsters, so we'll just pass it back to them. If they try to swing into our stuff, we'll just flip up the Tiki Curse, and then they can't swing over our stuff. So the cool thing about Tiki Curse, and I forgot to do it, was you can chain it to the Pacifist, and because it's you haven't summoned an effect monster yet, you get to summon it and then still resolve the Pacifist, which is kind of cool. At least I hope that's how it still works. I guess we'll just flip up the Alanoids here. I don't trust this card. Fiendish. Our opponent was just playing booty, y'all. Oh wait, what? That's not what I wanted to do. Oh well. I mean, we opened 3 Phantasm Spiral. Our opponent had all the friggin' time in the world to kick our ass. I mean, we did have Needle Sealing and Double Lost Winds, so that really makes it hard for someone to kill us. So we get to summon our Alanoids, and they scoop! That's the scoop mode, y'all. So yeah, I hope I was able to showcase this deck, how strong it actually is, and there really isn't any super rare or rare in the deck, as you guys saw. So I really hope you guys enjoyed that. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, get the video up to 20 likes, and I will play the deck in Platinum.